back to Resident Evil, where we are still stuck in this very, very frightening, very, very eerie cave. I like this camera angle that zooms in on the typewriter, but anyway, we at the end of the previous video, we defeated a big spider and did a statue rotating puzzle to get the cylinder. So now we're going to take this back this way, where there was that gaping hole in the ground that we weren't sure what it was dug for. And we're going to see if we can't combine the cylinder with the shaft. Oh, I almost forgot about the hunters here. And by almost, I mean I 100% completely did. But didn't take any damage, so no problem. Here's the room. So we'll remove the cylinder, or the shaft, excuse me, and then combine it with the cylinder. And well, that just doesn't make any sense. The symbols are carved in its side. Will you turn it? Can I? Okay, we gotta do that really slowly. Although I'm pretty sure that I think we can kind of suss out that it's 4, 2, 3, 1. But we'll play along with the game and figure it out. Or do it the old-fashioned way, 4, 2, 3, 1. Alright, now we can combine the cylinder shaft. Use it. Combine it with this thing in the ground here. And we'll press 4, 2, 3, and then 1. It looks like the power has been restored. That's what you always love to see in this game, power being restored. Really, in any situation, you want to see power being restored, not just in this game.
Jill!
Barry? Thank God you're safe.
You too, Jill. A noise I heard brought me down here, but I didn't expect to find a place like this. Have any idea as to what might be at the bottom?
There's only one way to find out.
What the hell is that sound? It could be a person. Jill, go check it out. We had enough surprises for one day. I'll stay here and secure our escape route in case something happens.
Okay.
I was about to give Barry some flack. I was going to say you're the one with the big gun, but we do have a shotgun. Does he have any more dialogue for us?
I'll stay and secure our escape route.
Well, nothing new to say. Everything should be okay as long as Barry is watching the elevator. I agree, I like that. Nothing over here to know where to go, and nothing to pick up here. I think progress is through this door, so I want to explore the rest of this cavern here. A pile of sandbags. Oh, and an item box, that's nice, but we just stocked up, so nothing to worry about there. Some old supplies. They're labeled waste materials. Nothing else to examine here except for a very clearly blinking button. A garbage compactor. There's a switch. Press it. Well, let me tell you, if there were some garbage there, it would certainly be being compacted right now. It's a good thing Jill can't, good thing Jill can't press that button from down here. That would be bad. But good from a gameplay perspective, because then she would have freakishly long arms, which might help with some game. I have no idea where I'm going with this. I'm just gonna go through the door now. With much, this hallway has much darker lighting. And there was a bang. And by going left, we can see that this creature is now back and very angry with us. There's a lever here, but we don't need to interact with that yet. And she is going to be coming this way pretty quickly, so I need to grab these fast. I think she's coming from that path anyway. It's kind of a roundabout thing. Yeah, we're fine though. We don't have a weapon equipped. The game doesn't expect us to be doing that, I don't think. Got some overturned barrels here. Someone has really left this place in bad shape, let me tell you. There's a big box for us to move. Into this, we gotta move the big wooden box into the bigger metal box. With all of the strength that we can muster. A device for transporting materials. Start it up. Sure, why not? So I guess we should, I guess now our only recourse is really to just follow that and see where it took it. So I think depending on what direction you go in is what decides where, geez. That might only be true for the first time you enter this room, or when you enter from that door. I think if you go left, the monster appears there, and if you go right, she appears right. Just to kind of force you to have some tension there. I'm not sure, Barry. That definitely feels like some traitorous behavior there. But we were able to get this wooden box down here, so, you know, small victories. It takes quite a few steps and a lot of effort from Jill to get that over here, but I think we know what to do. Since we experimented with the trash compactor earlier. Now let's see what's inside this box. It is none other than a flamethrower. Looks like the same exact one that Barry was using on Plane 42. But this is a broken flamethrower. But it's exactly what we need to continue. One of the bigger differences between Jill and Chris's playthrough, another big difference, I've mentioned him a few times, is that Chris gets to use the flamethrower. He doesn't just get the broken one, but you aren't really able to use it for very long, unfortunately. Let's see if she'll be left if I go left. Yeah, it looks like it. So now we have to interact with this lever. There's some kind of lever here. Pull it, yeah. Now let's see if we can't figure out this path. Oh, no, not this way. Oh, I think I might have screwed this up. Okay, just barely. Just barely fast enough. Using the broken flamethrower, this door unlocks, and now we can go through it. To a very very different environment compared to the caves. And this is also a very, very memorable room. The fire has died out, but it shows signs of use. A huge collection of various kinds of dolls. They're all faded and worn. The desk is cluttered with old beat-up dolls and used candles. This room, actually, I'm not sure if it's just me or not, but this room reminds me a lot of one of the very last rooms in Resident Evil Village. If you've played that game, I'm talking about the room that has a ton of documents to read. But either way, I think it's just my brain connecting them, but it is aesthetically kind of similar, especially with the candles. And remember when I mentioned swimming snakes? Pretty easy to avoid, though. Here's another jewelry box. Although I think with this one, I don't think we need to do anything special. I think we can just open it. Sure can. You got the stone ring, and this might look familiar to you too. A family picture and notes. There's the family picture. There's something written on the back. November 10th, 1967. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica administered virus type A. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion negative. Action disposed. Lisa administered virus type B. Plasmalizing of tissue during cell activation. Virus fusion positive but delayed fusion. Body modification observed constant results. Status continue protective observation. George action terminated November 30th, 1967. There's a journal left by someone. November 14th, 1967. I feel dizzy after that shot they gave me. I don't see Mom. Where did they take her? She promised that we would escape together. Did she escape alone and leave me behind? November 15th, 1967. I found Mom. We ate together. I was very happy. But she was a fake, not my real mom. Same face, but different inside. Have to find Mom. Have to give face back to Mother. I got Mom's face back. Nobody can have my mom except me. I attach her face to me so she doesn't go away. Because Mom's sad when I meet her without her face. November 17th, 1967. From inside box, scent of mommy. Maybe true mother there. Stone box hard. It hurt. Steel rope in the way. Can't see mother because 4 stones. So very eerie stuff, and now we know that that creature that we were just running away from is most likely Lisa, the daughter of George. This bed is still warm. A bunch of photographs featuring a young girl depicting various scenes from her upbringing. It's a very sad realization about that creature. Anything over here? Oh yeah. I thought this was oh nice, we can make a full one. I thought that was a white herb for a second. But it was just the lighting, but I was thinking, how in the world could I not remember getting a white herb? A couple of weathered old barrels containing what looks like water. It looks like water, but is it water? That's the real question. And it looks like we missed an item down there, but that's fine. We don't need to backtrack for whatever it might have been. When we get towards the end of the game, I might do a roundup just to try to clear that out. But yeah, look where we are now. We are where we got the first crank, and also back where Lisa attacked us before, which is fantastic because now we have access to an item box, which means we can take out the metal object and then combine it with the stone ring to form a second stone and metal object, just like the previous one we had. An emblem is carved on the octagonal object. There's that very cool emblem again. So looking here now, we're still missing that section in the bottom left. And there's still a red, that's the lift, I think. Yeah, that's where we just were. But now that we have that stone and metal object, we are ready to enter, if you would believe it, the last major area of the game. Much quicker than I was expecting to get there. I'm gonna make some room. We definitely do not need the crank anymore now that we're out of there, I think. Yeah, we have the Medal of Eagle and Medal of Wolf and the shotgun shells. I'm gonna go ahead and save. Because we only have 2 ink ribbons, but I think I remember for a fact that we're getting another set of 3 here pretty soon. Alright, so let's deposit these ink ribbons and then start making our way back to the mansion. Thankfully, Lisa isn't here to hit us upside the head as soon as we step down those stairs from the safe room. Just take a relaxing nighttime stroll through the forest. And there is one zombie here, but once again, we can just go right around the tree to avoid him. Oh, I completely forgot to say Dark Souls when we got back here from the catacombs. Oh well. Dark Souls. Excuse me, now there are zombies here. But we already have the Magnum, so we don't really have much to do in that room at all. And I'm glad we get to go this way so we can see the mansion from the outside a little bit. Hello, mansion. Goodbye, mansion. And I think this is the path to, yeah. And Barry was not kind enough to give us another restock, but I understand. Who knows what he's doing? He totally bailed on us. So much for securing our escape route. The crest fits perfectly in the indentation, but unfortunately we need it. And, oh, that's right, we killed the hunter here. What would be the fastest way? We need to get to the... Well, that would be pretty fast. Yeah, I think we'll go just immediately right here. I think this will pan out. Oh yeah, this will take us to the Crow Gallery. And then we can take a quick jaunt through the graveyard. Although I guess a courtyard can also be a graveyard if you want it to be. It's kind of like that Mitch Hedberg comedy routine where he talks about how really a house can be 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, but you can make a bedroom whatever you want. He talks about a homeowner saying, and I'm already telling this joke very poorly and taking too long, but the joke basically amounts to, this is my bedroom, aka a hallway. Mitch Hedberg was good. You should look him up if you're not familiar. There goes one stone and metal object, and there goes another. So this door that we encountered in the very first video is finally open to us. And let me just double check to see if there's anywhere else I really want to go in the mansion. I should probably clear out that room. But other than that, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, we did really well in the mansion, you and I. Alright, let's head what's inside. Let's see what's inside here by heading inside. The two emblems fit neatly into the door. Open it? I think so. It's an old typewriter. If I had an ink ribbon, I could save my progress. Oh, I thought we did have an ink ribbon. I thought we did get ink ribbons here. But clearly I was mistaken. That's fine though. So we don't have a map here, although this area is called the altar, which is pretty scary. We have a shotgun and shells and one ink ribbon. I don't need to use it, but I am going to bring a first aid spray. Alright, so let's keep going. Can't examine these boxes. Oh, light went out. Oh, that's scary. Flickering lights always get me. Ever since I played Fear in 2005, and there's a sequence in that game where you're in an elevator and the lights flicker, and then the main ghost antagonist of the game is there only for one of the flashes. It's very, very effective. The scares in that game are super good. It's really just a great first-person shooter overall. All right, let's head down the ladder.
Jill, you're alive. I was worried, because I thought you were...
Start talking.
Calm down. I didn't want to do it. Believe me, I can explain.
Don't lie to me!
No time to talk. Jill, hand me my gun!
And now we're faced with the decision to give the gun back to Barry, yes or no. And we're gonna give it back to him, just to cut the suspense there. But I love the way that Jill takes the gun from him. It's so badass.
Thanks, Jill.
Alright, so Barry's gonna take his position here, and then we just have to push these 4 rocks. As mentioned in the journal that Lisa wrote. And now I do want to get her. Yeah, I wanted to get her to jump. Oh, that's unfortunate. You should probably start shooting, Barry. What did I give you that gun for? There we go. Letting Barry shoot her just makes this whole thing a lot easier, obviously. And that's that. That is the very sad end for Lisa and Jessica.
I don't believe that thing's really dead. Leave this place up to me and go on ahead.
Okay.
Barry's got this place covered. Better just hurry on ahead. Yeah, well, Barry also has a very sufficient lack of answers for us. I wish Jill would press him a little bit more, but what can you do? Inside the coffin is a skeleton. Wait, there's something else. A family picture. It's a letter. To my Lisa. Day by day I can feel my consciousness drifting further away. The shots given to me by men in white clothes made some of Mommy's itching go away. Today they gave me another shot saying it was nutrition. When they give me the shots, mommies can think straight, but Mommy's shocked and sad because Mommy's unable to think of you all the time. Mommy's afraid of forgetting everything, especially the memories of you and Daddy, what your faces look like, how we used to be together. They're all starting to disappear into somewhere dark in my mind. Oh, Lisa, I wish I could touch your face and hold you in my arms right now, so that I can hold on to our wonderful memories of you and Daddy. Lisa, we can't stay here any longer. We have to escape. Listen to me, Lisa. Our chance to escape is the next time when we go to that lab together. We'll both pretend that we are both unconscious, and when that man in white clothes is off guard, that will be our chance. When we're on the outside, let's look for Daddy together. Okay, sweetie? Be strong, Lisa. November 13th, 1967. Jessica Trevor. I take back what I said. That, after reading that, is the sad end of Jessica and Lisa. And George was long gone by that point, I'm pretty sure. After he'd been crawling around in those catacombs. Oh. There's a large iron door and it won't budge. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm very sorry for having to waste your time. I didn't think this room was next. I have to go back to the item box, basically. Because unfortunately we need to... Barry's still here. That's a surprise. Thankfully it's a very short walk. And I don't mind having to look at these screens again. Because the environments are very neat. Here we go, I think it's at the top of these stairs. Yeah, okay. So what we need is, the Medal of Eagle and the Medal of Wolf. That's it, just two tiny items that I forgot about. Not sure why I didn't think to do that. But yeah, that fountain area we were at looked really neat too. Across from the iron door that wouldn't budge. We'll get a better look at it soon. So Barry said he didn't think that Lisa was dead. So is he just standing around waiting for her to come back, even though she jumped down a pit? I'm not sure that's a very effective means of determining that, but what can you do? A circular depression, there's a wolf-shaped emblem carved inside. And so we use the Medal of Wolf. And on the other side, a circular depression, there's an eagle-shaped emblem carved inside, and so we use the eagle emblem. And it is revealed. Oh, I went the wrong direction. Very dramatic. And it is revealed that inside this fountain is a stairwell. Which, this is probably pretty slippery considering how much water was in that and how much Jill is splashing. So be careful, Jill, because that looks like a very long fall. Use the elevator. You know it. A huge elevator shaft. There's also what appears to be some kind of water storage tank. The sign reads, "Will not open unless in first class emergency." But here's a ladder for us to go down, because that would suck if we went through all this effort of playing the entire game just to get to a door that said we couldn't open it, and then that's it. Oh, no, I wanted to pick up the... Here we go. Here are the ink ribbons that I was remembering. Oh, we need to heal a little bit. At least I got a good hit in on us. So let's go ahead and combine these for our 4. I'm trying to think what else we'll need for the next video. We'll still hang on to the shotgun. We'll have 1 healing item, and we'll bring this MO disc. Yeah, I think we're good. So let's go ahead and save if I can get to the typewriter successfully. And we are at the lab entrance. And then in the next video we will leave the lab entrance and go into the lab. So thank you so much for watching. Take care. I hope you're still enjoying Resident Evil, and I will see you in the next one.